Calibrating the 635 FD Draper platform for off-the-ground rigid mode operation requires that the off-ground sensors be unpinned from their storage position and lowered to their operating position. There are 3 sensors, and all sensors must move freely through their full range of travel.
We're now going to do the off-the-ground rigid mode calibration for the 635 FD straight cut header. We're going to go into the Diagnostics button, make sure that we have header selected in the drop down, make sure that the combine is running wide open throttle at high idle, and then we can hit the next button. It's going to ask us to lower the feeder house right to the ground, and then it will ask us to hit the A button, or the next step, to continue. It wants us to press and hold the header A switch, and continue to hold the header A switch. And now it says that the automatic header height control rigid mode is now calibrated. So we're going to proceed to the next step to continue. Calibration is complete. I'm going to hit accept one more time. And now we're new to the automatic header height control performance tuning calibration. Select next. It wants us to let the cutter bar pressure continue to increase. Once we've attained a high enough pressure to make sure that the cutter bar is in rigid mode, it will allow us to do the performance tuning calibration. That is somewhere around 2900 psi. As you can see, possibly in the video, the cutter bar just moved up. Now that we've got high enough pressure, it's asking us now to press and hold the lower header switch. And we're going to continue to do so. As you can see, the header is going to bounce, and as it's doing its calibration, and now it's tuned itself. Going to hit accept, and our calibration is now complete. And we are off to the fuel tanks to fill her up.
So if we do have an issue with the calibrations, there is a handy mode or a handy diagnostic button where you can see what the voltages of the sensors are. You push when you're in the calibrations page, you push the diagnostic button, and then on the drop-down menu, you select which mode you're in. Here we're in the rigid mode. Press accept, and it gives you several pages of information. So here it's telling you what the engine speed is, and whether the header is engaged or not, etc. The next page is our resume switches, if they are engaged or not. The third page tells us the supply voltage and the header position of the feeder house. Page 4 is the one that shows what our header status is, and then in page 5, that's where we see what the sensors are. There are 3 sensors here: a left, a center, and a right. Both the left and center we have pinned up. The right one we've left hanging down, and my assistant Mike is going to move that sensor up and down. And if you watch the voltage here, you can see that voltage changing as he moves that sensor up and down. If we had them, if we were lifting and lowering the header, we'd be able to see that on the sensors as the sensors are moving with the header going down.